Hello magazine lovers. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about Baris Baktas and Yagmur Yüksel. Before we move into the video, please subscribe to my channel. The Turkish entertainment world, where emotions run as high off-screen as they do in the dramas that captivate millions, has been set ablaze by yet another chapter in the saga of Baris Baktas and Yagmur Yüksel. Baris, the magnetic actor whose commanding presence and soulful performances have made him a household name, has dropped a bombshell that has sent shockwaves through fans and tabloids alike. Yagmur Yüksel, the luminous actress whose beauty and talent have enchanted audiences, bought him a gift to mark his divorce. This revelation, layered with intrigue and unspoken emotions, comes on the heels of Baris's earlier declaration that he would leave his wife at Yagmar's request, a statement that already had the public buzzing with speculation. Now, with this new twist, the story of Baris Baktas and Yagmur Yüksel takes on a deeper, more complex hue, one that begs us to explore the tangled web of love, loss, and redemption that defines their connection. What does this gift mean? What does it say about Yagmar's heart and Baris's future? Let's unravel this intoxicating narrative, diving into the lives, the emotions, and the unspoken promises that make this moment a turning point in their star-crossed story. Baris Baktas is a man who wears his charisma like a second skin. With his chiseled features, piercing eyes that seem to hold a universe of emotions, and a voice that can shift from tender to tempestuous in a heartbeat, he's become a titan of Turkish television. His roles, whether as a brooding hero wrestling with his demons or a devoted lover fighting against fate, have a way of resonating long after the screen fades to black. Baris has a gift for making every character feel like a piece of his soul, as if he's pouring himself into each line, each glance. Off-screen, he's a paradox, charming and approachable in public, yet fiercely private about the deeper corners of his life. His marriage, once a quiet anchor in the storm of fame, was thrust into the spotlight when he declared he would divorce his wife if Yagmur Yüksel asked him to, a statement that shook fans and painted him as a man driven by a passion that defies convention. Now, with his divorce seemingly finalized, Baris's claim that Yagmur gifted him something to mark the occasion adds a new layer to their story, one that feels both celebratory and fraught with complexity. Yagmur Yüksel, the actress at the heart of this drama, is a vision of grace and fire. With her cascading dark hair, eyes that shimmer with untold stories, and a presence that can command a scene with a single look, she's become one of the industry's most captivating talents. Her performances are a masterclass in emotional depth, each role infused with a vulnerability and strength that make her characters unforgettable. Off-screen, Yagmur is an enigma, a woman who can light up a room with her laughter but guards her heart with a quiet intensity. Fans have long been captivated by her, parsing every interview, every social media post, for clues about the woman behind the actress. Her connection to Baris, long a subject of whispers and speculation, took on a new dimension with his earlier confession, and now, with this gift, Yagmur has once again become the focal point of a narrative that feels ripped from the pages of a romantic epic. The story of Baris and Yagmur is one that began with a spark on the set of a sweeping drama, a project that showcased their undeniable chemistry. Their characters, caught in a web of love and betrayal, seemed to mirror the intensity of their real-life connection. Every shared scene was electric, every touch a promise that went beyond the script. Fans fell hard, flooding social media with clips and edits, declaring Baris and Yagmur the ultimate on-screen couple. But those who were their co-stars, crew members, the silent witnesses of the set, saw something more. The way Baris's gaze lingered on Yagmur, the way her smile softened in his presence, the way they seemed to move in sync even when the cameras weren't rolling, it was a connection that felt real, tangible, undeniable. Whispers of late-night conversations, stolen moments at crowded events, and glances that carried the weight of unspoken words only fueled the speculation that their bond went far beyond the screen. Baris's earlier declaration, that he would divorce his wife if Yagmur asked, set the stage for this moment, a statement so bold it left fans reeling. It was a glimpse into a heart consumed by longing, a man willing to upend his life for the woman who seemed to hold his soul. Now, with his divorce a reality, Baris's revelation that Yagmur bought him a gift to mark the occasion raises 1,000 questions. What was the gift? Was it a gesture of celebration, a symbol of a new beginning, or something more complex, a token of sympathy, perhaps, or even a subtle rebuke? The nature of the gift remains a mystery, but its implications are profound. For Yagmar to make such a gesture suggests a level of intimacy, a connection that transcends the rumors and speculation. It's a move that places her at the center of Baris's new chapter, whether she intended to or not. What does this gift mean to Baris? For a man who has always guarded his private life, to speak so openly about Yagmar's gesture is a statement in itself. Baris is not one to court headlines for the sake of attention. His words carry weight, each one chosen with care. To reveal this gift is to invite the world into a moment that feels deeply personal, a moment that speaks to the bond he shares with Yagmar. Perhaps the gift is a symbol of her support, a way of acknowledging the seismic shift in his life without committing to more. Perhaps it's a playful gesture, a nod to their shared history and the chemistry that still simmers between them. Or perhaps it's something deeper, a promise, a question, a challenge. Whatever it is, the gift has become a talisman, a tangible piece of their story that fans and observers are desperate to understand. For Yagmar, the act of giving Baris a gift for his divorce is a bold move, one that places her in a delicate position. She's no stranger to the spotlight, but this moment casts her as both muse and mystery. What prompted her to make such a gesture? Was it a spontaneous act, born of affection and camaraderie, or a calculated move, a way to signal her intentions without saying the words? Yagmar has always been a woman who navigates fame with grace, her emotions carefully guarded behind that radiant smile. But this gift suggests a willingness to step into the narrative, to play a role in Baris's story that goes beyond speculation. Her silence since the revelation only deepens the intrigue, leaving fans to wonder what she feels, what she wants, what she's willing to risk. The public's reaction has been a whirlwind of emotions. Fans of Baris and Yagmar, already invested in their story, have taken to social media with a fervor that borders on obsession. Yagmar's gift proves they're meant to be, one fan declares, while another speculates, is she playing with his heart? The hashtag Baris Yagmar trends with every new theory, from romanticized visions of a love finally free to bloom to darker interpretations of a gift meant to close a chapter rather than open one. The tabloids are relentless, splashing the story across every headline, dissecting the possible meanings of the gift, a watch, a piece of jewelry, a handwritten note, and what it says about their relationship. Some see it as a romantic gesture, a sign that Yagmar is ready to step into the space left by Baris's marriage. Others view it as a provocative move, one that keeps Baris tethered to her without promising anything more. The specter of Baris's ex-wife looms large over this narrative. Little is known about her, a private woman who stayed out of the spotlight, a steady presence in Baris's life until the weight of his feelings for Yagmar became too much to bear. His earlier declaration, that he would leave her at Yagmar's request, painted a picture of a marriage already strained, a bond that couldn't withstand the pull of something greater. Now, with the divorce finalized, she remains a silent figure, her voice absent from the story. What does she make of this gift, of Yagmar's role in Baris's new beginning? Does she see it as a final twist of the knife, or has she already moved on, leaving Baris to navigate the consequences of his choices? Without her perspective, we're left to imagine the pain, the resilience, the quiet strength of a woman who loved a man whose heart was elsewhere. For Yagmar, the gift places her in a precarious position. To be the woman who inspires such devotion, who holds the power to reshape a man's life, is to walk a tightrope between adoration and scrutiny. Every move she makes now will be analyzed, every word dissected for meaning. Will she embrace the narrative, stepping into the role of Baris's new love, or will she retreat, letting the gift stand as a singular gesture rather than a promise? Yagmar's history suggests a woman who values her independence, who chooses her path with care. Her decision to give Baris a gift, whatever it may be, speaks to a connection that runs deep, but whether it's a connection she's ready to fully explore remains to be seen. This moment feels like a crossroads for Baris Baktas and Yağmur Yüksel. Their story, woven through years of shared scenes, stolen glances, and unspoken promises, has always felt larger than life. Baris's divorce, marked by Yagmar's gift, is a chapter that could lead anywhere, a new beginning, a bittersweet farewell, or something in between. The gift itself, shrouded in mystery, has become a symbol of their bond, a tangible piece of a love story that refuses to be defined. For Baris, it's a beacon, a reminder of the woman who holds his heart. If there are any celebrities you would like to know about and follow current developments, please indicate in the comments. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in the next videos. Goodbye.